Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Britting.
And I'm Renee Ford. The ribbon has been cut on a new diverging diamond interchange in Northwest Ohio.
An event to mark the occasion was held on Monday at US 20A and I-475. The $102 million project began in 2022. Not only included the interchange, but also widened about 5 miles of I-475 between Airport Highway and the Maumee River, rebuilding the pavement and several bridges along the way. It also resurfaced 3 miles of US 24.
This is the second DDI in Northwest Ohio, the first being in Perrysburg at State Route 25 and I-475. 3 more in Northwest Ohio are expected to open in the near future. The first in the state was at Roberts Road and I-270 on the west side of Columbus.
That wasn't the only ribbon cutting this week. Governor Mike DeWine joined ODOT officials to celebrate 2 welcome centers that recently opened in eastern Ohio.
The first was the I-70 westbound rest area in Belmont County, welcoming visitors from West Virginia and Pennsylvania to the east. After that, the governor highlighted the Welcome Center on northbound I-77 in Washington County, welcoming visitors from West Virginia.
Fran and I have experienced, go on a long trip and you go through a number of different states, and maybe the only impression of that state you get is through the Welcome Center. Or at least it's the first impression that you get. We want it to be a good impression. That's what we're doing with these new rest areas.
These rest areas feature tourist information about local attractions, and you'll find 2 really cool exhibits on display. The Belmont County rest area includes a wood steam engine hand-carved by Tuscarawas County native Ernest Werther. It's on loan from the Ernest Werther Museum and Gardens in Dover.
In Washington County, you'll find a model of a steamboat from the 1930s. We featured this model on the Loop earlier this year. It's on loan from the sons and daughters of pioneer rivermen in the Ohio River Museum.
Ohio is the birthplace of aviation, and it's the leader in advanced air mobility. You may not know that a facility built on the grounds of the Springfield-Beckley Municipal Airport in Clark County is the epicenter of the next generation of flight.
Our Colin Truby takes us on a tour to see what's going on at the National Advanced Air Mobility Center of Excellence.
Hey folks, you've probably noticed that we use a lot of drone footage in our videos. Drones are powerful tools when it comes to telling ODOT's story, and they support roles like bridge inspectors and surveyors by improving safety and efficiency. Drone technology has transformed the way we do work, and that's all thanks to the Ohio UAS Center, our state's hub for uncrewed aircraft. I took a trip to the center to see this tech firsthand. Ready, Brandon?
Ready.
All right.
Welcome to the National Advanced Air Mobility Center of Excellence. It houses ODOT's UAS Center as well as other organizations that are dedicated toward advanced air mobility, uncrewed aircraft systems, and aviation research. First, everybody wants to see the drones, right? So this is where we have aviation magic happen every day.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I manage all the pilots across the state. So we have 5 core pilots at the UAS Center, and we have about 45 district pilots. A bridge inspector would use this small aircraft. This is made in America, so this is a really good aircraft for bridge inspection because it creates its own 3D environment and has very good obstacle avoidance capability. This is a good one for traffic monitoring, construction monitoring, and survey, so we get high-level accuracies for design-level work. Every week we talk to someone new at ODOT, always a new use case to use these aircraft. So we're heading out to see Daniel Kammer. He's our chief pilot and the head of our maintenance.
How's it going, man? Getting ready to do a 3D model of the Durango over there. This is the Skydio X10. We're using its 3D capture program, and we should be ready to launch right now. What it's going to do is it's going to go do a quick scan to see what pictures it needs to take to make a model. Hey, Jamie, I got some photos for you.
What? All right, we'll have a look. So most of my time is spent processing data, like the data that Daniel just handed to me. So while we wait for this to download, I'll show you some of the things that I'm currently working on. So this is our largest modeling project that we have going right now. So this is the Jeremiah Morrow Bridge down in District 8. Get really high resolution imagery of the bridge. And then the goal is to have an AI software look at the models, see if there's an issue, and then make a plan from there.
Wow. All right, Jamie, can you show me into the ops center?
Sure.
All right.
Colin,
Thanks for having us.
We do multiple roles here. A primary role is supporting our pilots in the field across the 12 districts for ODOT. The middle screen here enables us to track our fleet across the state. You can see the little icons up there when they're active.
Awesome. Thanks, Rich.
That model finally finished processing, so it's over here on the controller. Looks pretty good. As you can see, this is the model it built on the drone. We can check our coverage, make sure it looks true to what we were looking for.
Wow.
Before you guys go, we're gonna go ahead and fly a fixed wing. This is a Wing Trip 2. It'll do vertical takeoff. It flies along and then it comes back down and it lands exactly like you see it sitting here on the ground.
Well, guys, this was so cool. Thanks so much for having me out.
See you, man.
Bye.
Take care.
amazing.
Wow, the UAS Center is full of so much exciting drone technology, it's no wonder Ohio is leading the way. At the end of the day, drones are just one more tool ODOT uses to keep Ohio roads safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Very well done. Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media and keep those great story ideas and feedback coming to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
And now,
You're in the loop!